In the heart of the great city of Geartop, everything was made of shiny chrome and smooth glass. Among the tall, humming towers lived a small robot named Rusty. While the other robots moved fast to fix flying cars or polish the silver streets, Rusty's job was to sweep the quietest corners of the city with his soft, whirring brushes. One morning, near a pile of discarded bolts, Rusty spotted something strange. A tiny, bright green leaf was peeking out from a crack in the cold metal floor. Rusty stopped his brushes. He had never seen anything that wasn't made of wire or steel. It was small, fragile, and the most beautiful thing he had ever seen. Suddenly, a cheerful whistle echoed through the alley. A small robotic bird named Pip landed on Rusty's shoulder. Pip had bright blue wings that shimmered like a summer pond. "Beep chirp?" Pip asked, tilting his head at the green sprout. Rusty reached out a gentle finger, careful not to touch the delicate leaves. A few days later, a little girl named Hannah walked by. She wore bright yellow overalls and had a magnifying glass tucked into her pocket. When she saw Rusty guarding the sprout, her eyes went wide. "You found a wild seedling," she cheered. "But a city of metal is a hard place for a flower to grow, Rusty. It needs real soil." "It needs help, Pip," Rusty whispered. He knew that things in Geartop stayed shiny because they were polished, but this little green thing looked thirsty. Rusty emptied his spare cooling water tank into a small, discarded cup. He very slowly poured a few drops onto the dark dust at the sprout's base. Pip flapped his wings happily, splashing a tiny bit of water on Rusty's toe. Hannah ran home and returned with a heavy bag. "This is earth," she explained to Pip, who was busy investigating her shoelaces. "It's full of magic that helps things grow." She began to spread the dark, rich soil around the base of the sprout, making a soft bed for the plant to stretch its roots. Rusty wanted to help, too. With Pip's help to find the best spots, Rusty used his strong metal hands to dig up more cracks in the old alleyway. They found a hidden patch of ground that the city had forgotten to cover with chrome. Rusty felt a warm tingle in his sensors as he moved the heavy metal plates to make room for more life. Weeks passed, and the alley changed. The single sprout grew into a tall sunflower, and Hannah brought seeds for daisies, ferns, and soft moss. Rusty didn't spend his time sweeping anymore, he spent it gardening. He was covered in splashes of mud and pollen, but he didn't mind the mess one bit. The garden became a secret paradise in the middle of the loud, busy city. Pip spent his afternoons chasing real butterflies that had traveled from far away to visit the flowers. Hannah sat on a smooth stone, showing Pip how to be very still so a butterfly would land on his metallic beak. Now, when people look down from the high glass towers of Geartop, they don't just see grey and silver. They see a splash of green and gold. Rusty is no longer just a sweeper, he is the city's first gardener. He realized that while his outside was made of old metal, his heart was made for growing things.